Remember the time when I was betrayed by a friend? I do. It was like any other ordinary day until the unexpected occurred. A friend, someone I trusted and believed in, turned out to be the architect of my downfall. The sting of betrayal, the bitterness of deception, it all came crashing down. The trust I had painstakingly built was shattered in a heartbeat, and the pain, oh, the pain, it was excruciating. I tried to forgive. I really did. I tried to understand, to rationalize the actions that led to my heartbreak. The sleepless nights, the torturous days, they were all spent in an attempt to heal. But forgiveness, it seemed, evaded me. It was like trying to catch a ghost, always there but never within reach. It was an uphill battle against myself, a battle I was losing. I began to question my inability to forgive. Was I too stubborn, too proud, or simply too hurt? My self-exploration led me down a path of self-discovery. I came across a term, Sigma males, a term I had heard but never fully understood. As I delved deeper into what it means to be a Sigma male, I began to see a reflection of myself. Sigma males, the lone wolves, the introverted leaders, the ones who carve their own path. We are different from the alpha males, the betas, or any other male archetype. We don't seek validation from others. We don't crave attention, and we certainly don't forgive easily. Our independence, our self-sufficiency, it's our strength and our curse. The betrayal I experienced, the unforgiving nature I possess, they all started to make sense. I realized then I was a Sigma male. But why is forgiveness such a difficult task for us? Is it our stubbornness, our independence, or is it something more? This is the journey we're about to embark on, a journey into the depths of the Sigma male's psyche. I realized then I was a Sigma male. But why is forgiveness such a difficult task for us? To understand why forgiveness is tough for Sigma males, we first need to delve into the Sigma male personality. Sigma males are a distinct breed, often misunderstood due to their unique blend of traits. They are the independent souls, the introverts, the self-sufficient ones who prefer their own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. They are the wolves who walk alone, not out of spite or bitterness, but because they find solace in solitude. Sigma males have an air of mystery that surrounds them, a result of their introverted nature and their preference for keeping their lives private. They are self-reliant, preferring to depend on their own abilities and resources rather than seeking help from others. This self-sufficiency is not just a trait, it's a lifestyle, a way of existing that comes as naturally to them as breathing. But their independence and self-reliance come at a price. Sigma males find it hard to trust people. It's not that they are cynical or pessimistic. It's just that they've learned, often the hard way, that relying on others can lead to disappointment. This difficulty in trusting others makes forgiveness a tough task for the Sigma male. When trust is broken, it's not easy for them to mend it. Another characteristic of Sigma males is their tendency to be loners. They are comfortable in their own skin and don't feel the need to be constantly surrounded by people to feel complete. This characteristic, while it makes them self-reliant and independent, also makes it hard for them to forgive. When you're used to walking alone, it's not easy to let someone back into your life, especially if they've hurt you in the past. Being a Sigma male is not about being cold-hearted. It's about self-preservation. It's about protecting their peace, their solitude, and their independence. It's about choosing who gets to be a part of their world and who doesn't. And when someone betrays their trust, forgiveness doesn't come easily. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means that it takes a little more time, a little more understanding, and a whole lot of patience. So, if Sigma males don't forgive easily, how do they deal with betrayal? In a world where forgiveness is often preached as the key to letting go of resentment, Sigma males approach things a tad differently. They handle betrayal with a unique blend of resilience, self-reliance, and introspection. Their approach isn't about holding grudges or seeking revenge. No, it's about learning from the experience and moving forward. When a Sigma male is betrayed, the first thing he does is sever ties with the person who wronged him. He understands the importance of preserving his energy and not wasting it on toxic individuals. This doesn't mean he's heartless or devoid of feelings. On the contrary, it's a self-protective measure. He values his peace and tranquility over tumultuous relationships. Cutting off isn't about running away, but rather about making a conscious decision to not allow negativity to permeate his life. He chooses not to engage in futile arguments or confrontations. He lets the person go, not out of spite, but out of self-respect. Then comes the phase of self-improvement. Sigma males view every experience, good or bad, as a chance to grow. Betrayal, in their eyes, is a hard-earned lesson. They analyze what went wrong, take responsibility for their part, and make a conscious effort to not repeat the same mistakes. They focus on their personal growth and come out of the situation stronger than before. Lastly, Sigma males move on without holding on to grudges. They understand that resentment only weighs them down. Instead, they choose to remember the lesson and forget the bitterness. They don't let the past cloud their present or future. They move forward with a clear mind, knowing that they've grown from the experience. For Sigma males, betrayal is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone towards personal development. They don't let it define them or hinder their progress. They take it in stride, learn, grow, and move on. Betrayal for Sigma males is not a life sentence, but a lesson learned. Does this mean Sigma males are devoid of the power of forgiveness? Absolutely not. Let's delve into this, shall we? Forgiveness, it's a powerful tool. It's not just about making peace with the person who wronged you. It's about making peace with yourself and liberating your mind from the shackles of resentment. Picture it as a cleanse, a mental detox, if you will, that washes away the negativity that's been clouding your thoughts. Now, imagine being stuck in a perpetual loop of anger and bitterness. It's like a poison, seeping into every corner of your life, tainting your happiness and tarnishing your relationships. That's what happens when you hold on to grudges. It's a heavy burden to bear, and it can take a toll on your mental health. But here's the thing about Sigma males. They're not just strong, they're resilient. They're like a well-rooted tree that stands tall in the face of a storm, bending but never breaking. And it's this resilience, this inner strength, that allows them to embrace the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting what happened or pretending it didn't hurt. It's about acknowledging the pain, accepting it, and then choosing to let it go. It's about reclaiming your peace of mind and refusing to let the past dictate your future. And this is where the strength comes in. It takes a lot of courage to forgive, to look past the hurt and the betrayal, and to choose understanding and compassion instead. It's not an easy path, but it's a rewarding one. It's a path that leads to personal growth, to emotional maturity, and ultimately, to inner peace. So, do Sigma males forgive? Yes, they do. But they do it in their own time, in their own way. They don't rush the process. They don't force it. They understand that forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. And they're willing to embark on this journey, not for the sake of others, but for their own well-being. Forgiveness isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. And in the case of Sigma males, it's a testament to their resilience, their emotional intelligence, and their unwavering commitment to personal growth. Can a Sigma male learn to forgive? That's the question we're unpacking today. For a Sigma male, the journey towards forgiveness is not linear. It's a process, an evolution of thought, a shift in perspective. It's about understanding, acceptance, and ultimately, letting go. Understanding is the first step. Sigma males are inherently analytical. They dissect, examine, and scrutinize every situation. When it comes to forgiving, they must first understand why the wrong was done to them. They consider all perspectives, all angles, and delve into the motivations behind the actions that caused them pain. Understanding doesn't justify the act, but it does give it context. Then comes acceptance. Acceptance can be a tough pill to swallow, especially when it feels like swallowing it is a betrayal of oneself. But acceptance isn't about saying that what happened was okay. It's about acknowledging that it happened, that it is a part of their history, a part of their story. Acceptance for a Sigma male is recognizing that they cannot change the past, but they can control their response to it. The final stage is letting go. This is perhaps the most challenging part of the journey for a Sigma male. Letting go isn't about forgetting or erasing the past. It's about releasing the hold it has on them. It's about choosing not to let past wrongs dictate their future actions. It's about freeing themselves from the chains of resentment and bitterness. This process isn't easy. It takes time, introspection, and a lot of self-discipline. But the reward is worth it. When a Sigma male learns to forgive, they aren't just releasing the person who wronged them. They are also releasing themselves. They are freeing themselves from the burden of carrying around past hurts and disappointments. Forgiveness for a Sigma male isn't about forgetting. It's about evolving. It's about growing, maturing, and becoming a better version of themselves. It's about taking control of their narrative and choosing peace over bitterness. Because at the end of the day, forgiveness is a gift a Sigma male gives to himself. So what does forgiveness look like for a Sigma male? Well, let's delve right into it. For Sigma males, forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. It's a process, not an event. It's not about the other person, but entirely about them. It's not about forgetting the past, but about releasing the power it holds over them. When a Sigma male forgives, it's not a signal that he's ready to let the person who wronged him back into his life. No, far from it. It's a sign that he has come to terms with what has happened and is ready to move forward. It's a sign that he's not going to let the past dictate his future. It's a sign that he's not going to let resentment and bitterness consume him. Sigma males are known for their resilience, their self-reliance, and their ability to thrive in solitude. They are not dependent on others for their happiness or well-being. So when they forgive, it's not because they need the person they're forgiving in their life. It's because they need peace in their life. Forgiveness for a Sigma male is a form of self-preservation. It's a way to protect their peace and their solitude. It's a way to maintain their independence and their autonomy. It's a way to keep their focus on their goals and their dreams, rather than on the wrongs that have been done to them. Sigma males understand that forgiveness is a powerful tool. It's a tool that can help them heal, that can help them grow, and that can help them become the best versions of themselves. They understand that forgiveness is not about condoning or excusing the wrongs that have been done to them. It's about freeing themselves from the chains of resentment and bitterness. So, when a Sigma male says he forgives you, know that it doesn't mean he's ready to let you back into his life. It means he's ready to move forward, with or without you. It means he's ready to let go of the past and embrace the future. For Sigma males, forgiveness is not reconciliation, it's liberation. Are you a Sigma male struggling with forgiveness? Let's delve into that. Being a Sigma, you value your independence and solitude. You're the lone wolf, the wanderer, the enigmatic outsider. But has your solitary journey led you to harbor grudges, to hold on to past wrongs like stones in your pocket, weighing you down? Well, it's time to lighten your load. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting or condoning the misdeeds of others. Instead, It's about releasing the weight of resentment, setting free the bird of bitterness that's caged within your heart. You see, when we hold on to anger, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. The only one who is truly affected by your unforgiveness is you. It's a burden that you carry, a shackle that binds you to the past. But how can you, a Sigma, work towards forgiveness? It begins with understanding. Remember, everyone is fighting their own battles, often unseen and unknown to others. People act out of their own pain, fear, and insecurity. Sometimes, those actions hurt others. Next, practice empathy. Put yourself in the shoes of the person who wronged you. It doesn't justify their actions, but it helps you see the situation from a different perspective. Then, let go of the expectation that things should have happened differently. Acceptance is a key step in forgiveness. It doesn't mean you agree with what occurred, but it means you're ready to lay the past to rest. Finally, extend kindness, even if it's not reciprocated. It's not about the other person. It's about you, your peace, your freedom. Remember, forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. It doesn't happen overnight, and that's okay. What matters is that you're on the path. And as you walk this path, you'll find that it doesn't lead to the person who wronged you. It leads to you, to your peace, to your freedom. The journey to forgiveness is a path to your own freedom. Forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. As we wrap up this thought-provoking exploration, it's essential to remember the key points we've discussed. Sigma males, those lone wolves known for their independent streak and self-reliance, have a unique approach towards betrayal and forgiveness. Their resilience and ability to thrive in solitude doesn't mean they are heartless or unforgiving. On the contrary, they value their peace and mental well-being above all else. When faced with betrayal, they choose to disengage rather than seek revenge. This isn't a sign of weakness, but a display of immense strength and self-control. Their journey towards forgiveness is a transformative one, a quest for personal growth and inner peace. It's not about absolving the wrongdoer, but freeing themselves from the shackles of resentment and bitterness. Can you find the strength to forgive, not for others, but for your own peace? It's a question worth pondering.